Government to support flood-affected farmers in Haur areas for the next 3 months amid recent heavy rains, Prime Minister Tariq Rahman tells Shongshod. Government working earnestly to resolve waterlogging in Chattogram. Multiple steps underway to build Dhaka as a clean and green city, says Prime Minister. Time and again, BNP has given guiding leadership during all national crises, says Information and Broadcasting Minister Zahiruddin Shapun. Primary students to receive free school uniforms, bags and shoes. Pilot program to begin in July. Soybean price increased by 4 taka per litre. New rates set at 199 taka for bottled soybean and 180 taka for loose soybean. Election Commission to publish Gazette of 49 candidates for the reserved women's seats tomorrow. Next hearing in Rampura killing case involving 28 deaths set for May the 13th. BG officer Ridwanul and 4 others among accused. Met Office issued local cautionary warning signal number 3 for all seaports across the country. Situation remains warlike. Strong retaliation if attacked, Tehran warns. Trump claims Iran is crumbling and requested withdrawal of blockade. And Chinese Taipei beat Bangladesh by 3-1 goals in Women Asian Games hockey qualifiers in Indonesia. Assalamu alaikum. This is Shamim Khan, welcoming you all to News at 10. Those were the headlines. We now move on to the news in details. Prime Minister Tariq Rahman said that the government will provide assistance for the next 3 months to farmers affected by ongoing heavy rain in 3 Howard districts and parts of Mymensingh. He said this at the Jatiya Shongshod while replying to a question from Treasury Bench lawmaker Kalimuddin Ahmed this morning, with Speaker Hafizuddin Ahmed Bid Bikram in the chair today. Prime Minister Tariq Rahman called upon the members of Parliament to take initiatives to create public awareness to resolve waterlogging. Leader of the House made the call responding to a concern raised by Treasury Bench lawmaker Saeed Al-Noman. Expressing regret over public sufferings in Chattogram, Prime Minister said he has already spoken with the Chattogram City Mayor, who is working to address the situation, but it may take time due to severity. Prime Minister Tariq Rahman announced a 12-point plan at the Jatiya Shongshod to transform the capital city Dhaka into a clean and green city. The Leader of the House said that the present government is working to build a safe, non-discriminatory and climate-resilient Bangladesh where women and children will be equal partners in sustainable development and future generations will have a prosperous Bangladesh.
যে সকল এই 3টি জেলার সহ ময়মনসিংহেরও কিছু অঞ্চল এই সমস্যার সম্মুখীন হয়েছে প্রবল বর্ষণে, এই এলাকাগুলোতে যেই কৃষকরা ক্ষতিগ্রস্ত হয়েছে, যাদের ফসল নষ্ট হয়েছে, তাদেরকে লোকেট করে আগামী 3 মাস আমরা তাদেরকে চেষ্টা করব সরকারের পক্ষ থেকে সহযোগিতা দেওয়ার জন্য। অতি বর্ষণের কারণে বিভিন্নভাবে চট্টগ্রাম শহরের বেশ একটি বড় অংশ তলিয়ে গিয়েছে বা মানুষ কষ্ট পাচ্ছে। মাননীয় স্পিকার, এই সমস্যাটি শুধু চট্টগ্রামে নয়, এই সমস্যাটি বলা যায় সারা দেশেই ছড়িয়ে আছে। চট্টগ্রাম সিটি কর্পোরেশনের যে প্রশাসক আছে, ওনার সাথে আমার কথা হয়েছে, উনি এর মধ্যেই চেষ্টা করছেন, কিন্তু এখন তো এটা অনেক বড় একটা ওয়াটার লগ হয়ে গিয়েছে, স্বাভাবিকভাবে একটু সময় লাগবে। এই কষ্টের জন্য আমি আমার অবস্থান থেকে চট্টগ্রাম শহরে বসবাসকারী সকল নাগরিকের কাছে আন্তরিকভাবে দুঃখ প্রকাশ করছি। আমরা চেষ্টা করছি যত দ্রুত সম্ভব এই সমস্যাটা থেকে মানুষকে বের করে নিয়ে আসা যায়। মাননীয় স্পিকার, রাজধানী ঢাকাকে ক্লিন এবং গ্রিন সিটি রূপে গড়ে তুলতে স্থানীয় সরকার বিভাগের আওতায় ঢাকা উত্তর ও দক্ষিণ সিটি কর্পোরেশনের মাধ্যমে নানাবিধ পদক্ষেপ নেওয়া হচ্ছে। 4 কোটি পরিবারকে আমরা ফ্যামিলি কার্ড দিব। আমরা পর্যায়ক্রমিকভাবে সরকার এটা দিবে। পৃথিবীর কোনো সরকারের পক্ষেই একবারে এটি করা সম্ভব না। এবং প্রথম স্টেজে আমরা যারা ভালনারেবল ফ্যামিলি আমরা তাদেরকে এই কার্ডগুলো দিব। কাজেই ধীরে ধীরে আমরা বাজেটটি তৈরি করব এবং ধীরে ধীরেই আমরা কার্ড দেওয়ার সংখ্যাটা ধীরে ধীরে আমরা বাড়াবো। এবং সেজন্যই আমরা মনে করি আমাদের যে সব হিসাব নিকাশ করেছি আমরা, তাতে করে বাজেটের উপরে কোনো চাপ পড়ার তেমন কোনো কারণ নেই। আর আপনি ইনফ্লেশনের কথা বলেছেন, আমরা অবশ্যই টাকা ছাপিয়ে দিচ্ছি না, বরঞ্চ আমরা মনে করি এতে ইনফ্লেশনটা কমে আসবে। কারণ আপনি চিন্তা করুন, এই মানুষগুলো কিন্তু যেসব জিনিস ব্যবহার করে সেগুলো কিন্তু তাদের প্রয়োজনীয় জিনিস ব্যবহার করে, এবং তারা যেই জিনিসগুলো ব্যবহার করে অধিকাংশই দেশীয় কলকারখানা দেশেই উৎপাদিত হয়। এই টাকাটা কিন্তু গ্রামীণ ইকোনমিতে ব্যবহৃত হচ্ছে। সে হয় মুরগি কিনছে, সে হয়তো থালা বাসন কিনছে, সে হয়তো গামছা কিনছে, যেই সবগুলো জিনিস, সে তার বাচ্চার যে কাপড় কিনছে, সে তার বাচ্চার জন্য যে বই কিনছে, সবগুলো জিনিস লোকালি প্রডিউস হচ্ছে। তার ফলে যেটা হবে, আমাদের লোকাল ইন্ডাস্ট্রিগুলো ধীরে ধীরে, এই যে 1,64,000 কোটি টাকার আপনি কথা বলেন, এটি সম্পূর্ণভাবে লোকাল ইন্ডাস্ট্রিগুলোতে যাবে, লোকাল ইন্ডাস্ট্রিগুলোকে এগুলো হেল্প করবে।
Information and Broadcasting Minister Zahiruddin Shapul said Bangladesh Nationalist Party BNP led the nation during national crisis again and again, and the party did it following political, democratic and constitutional process. The minister said this while taking part in general discussion on Thanksgiving motion of President's speech at the Jatiya সংসদ today. He said both Treasury bench and opposition have equal role to make the parliamentary session effective. The Information Minister urged the opposition to take an acceptable position on the massacre issue during Liberation War in 1971.
বাংলাদেশ জাতীয়তাবাদী দল জাতীয় সংকটে বারবার নেতৃত্ব দেয় এবং এই সংকট মোকাবেলা করার ক্ষেত্রে অতীতের শাসকরা রাষ্ট্র ক্ষমতাকে ব্যবহার করে, কিন্তু বাংলাদেশ জাতীয়তাবাদী দল রাজনৈতিক প্রক্রিয়া, গণতান্ত্রিক প্রক্রিয়া, সাংবিধানিক প্রক্রিয়া, যুক্তি তর্ককে কেবলমাত্র ব্যবহার করে। আজকে পার্লামেন্টও তার প্রমাণ। এই জামাত ইসলামকে অতীতের সরকারের মধ্যে কারা কারা কি করেছে তারা তা জানেন। আর বাংলাদেশ জাতীয়তাবাদী দল তাদের সঙ্গে ফ্যাসিবাদের কাছ থেকে রক্ষা করে তাদের নাগরিক অধিকারকে ফিরিয়ে দেওয়ার কাজে যেমন সহযোগিতা করেছি, তেমনি আবার আজকের বাংলাদেশে যখন স্বাধীনতা যুদ্ধের চেতনার ভিত্তিতে, মুক্তিযুদ্ধের চেতনার ভিত্তিতে গণতন্ত্রকে প্রাতিষ্ঠানিকীকরণ করতে হবে, সংসদকে কার্যকরী করতে হবে এবং তারেক রহমানের নেতৃত্বে জনগণের এই স্বপ্ন পূরণ করার কাজে সরকারি দল বিরোধী দলের একটা যৌথ দায়িত্ব পালন করতে হবে, তখন সেই দায়িত্ব তাদের কাছেও আমরা প্রত্যাশা করি। বাংলাদেশ জাতীয়তাবাদী দলের এই কর্মকাণ্ডকে সম্মান করেই আমি অনুরোধ করব বিরোধী দলকে যে জুলাইয়ের সমস্ত রক্তের দাগ আওয়ামী লীগ মুছে না ফেলা পর্যন্ত এই বিতর্কের যেমন মীমাংসা হবে না, ৭১-এর গণহত্যার প্রশ্নেও একটি গ্রহণযোগ্য অবস্থান তারা না নেওয়া পর্যন্ত এই বিতর্ক চলতেই থাকবে। তবে আশার দিক হচ্ছে এই যে বাংলাদেশ জাতীয়তাবাদী দল একদিকে এই বিতর্ক চালিয়ে যাবে, তার সংবিধানের মধ্যে, সংসদের মধ্যে, গণতন্ত্রের মধ্যে এবং রাজনৈতিক প্রক্রিয়ার মধ্যে, এর বাইরে তা যেতে দিবে না, কিন্তু আপোষ করা হবে না।
Taking part in the discussion, Law, Justice and Parliamentary Affairs Minister Muhammad Asaduzzaman emphasized on building political consensus in light of July National Charter. State Minister of Power, Energy and Mineral Resources Onindu Islam Mohammed said the government has planned to introduce LPG card for women to ease energy usage in households. Besides, ministers, state ministers and lawmakers from Treasury bench and opposition also took part in the discussion. The House adjourned till 11 o'clock in the morning tomorrow. The allocation for Bangladesh Parliament Secretariat has been made 290 crore 60 lakh taka, with 289 crore 90 lakh taka earmarked for operational expenditure and taka 70 lakh for development expenditure for the next 2026-2027 fiscal year. The decision was taken at the 37th meeting of the Parliament Secretariat Commission held today at the Jatiya সংসদ Bhavan with Speaker Hafizuddin Ahmed Bir Bikram in the chair. Prime Minister and Leader of the House Tariq Rahman, Leader of the Opposition Dr. Shafiqur Rahman, Finance Minister Amir Khusro Mahmood Chaudhry, Law, Justice and Parliamentary Affairs Minister Muhammad Asaduzzaman, Deputy Speaker Barrister Kaisar Kamal and by special invitation Chief Whip Nurul Islam attended the meeting. The meeting approved the revised budget for 2025-2026 fiscal year for the Bangladesh Parliament Secretariat. For fiscal year 2025-2026, a total of 226 crore 69 lakh taka was approved, including 226 crore 49 lakh taka for operational expenditure and 20 lakh taka for development expenditure. At the outset, the meeting confirmed the minutes of the 36th Commission meeting and reviewed implementation progress of its decisions. Discussions were also held on the progress of ongoing projects under Parliament Secretariat. The agenda was presented by Secretary of the Jatiya Sanchad Secretariat, Barrister Muhammad Ghulam Sarwar Bhuiya. Senior officials of the Parliament Secretariat and relevant ministries attended the meeting. Prime Minister Tariq Rahman inquired about the health condition of Jamaat Islami lawmaker Hafiz Muhammad Robiul, who suddenly fell sick during Jatiya Sanchad session today. The opposition lawmaker from Shatkhira 3 constituency fell sick this afternoon during the first sitting of the 13th Jatiya Sanchad. He was then taken to the Parliament lobby with the help of fellow members of Parliament and officials of Jatiya Sanchad Secretariat, where on-duty physicians provided him with primary treatment. During the break for Zohar prayers, the Prime Minister went to the lobby, inquired about the health condition of the ailing lawmaker and gave necessary instructions to the authorities concerned regarding his treatment. Japanese Prime Minister's Special Envoy and Agriculture, Forestry and Fisheries Minister Suzuki Norikazu expressed his country's interest in expanding cooperation with Bangladesh in technology and agriculture sectors. During a meeting with Prime Minister Tariq Rahman at his Jatiya Sanchad Bhavan office in the afternoon, he also stressed the need to effectively advance the Economic Partnership Agreement (EPA) between Bangladesh and Japan. The Japanese minister, who was leading a high-level delegation, also invited the Prime Minister on behalf of Japan to visit their country. In response, the Prime Minister expressed hope of making an official visit at a convenient time. During the meeting, Suzuki Norikazu congratulated Tariq Rahman on assuming office of Prime Minister on behalf of the Japanese government and expressed hope for taking Bangladesh-Japan relations to new heights. He also showed interest in increasing exports of Japanese food products to Bangladesh. The Prime Minister said Bangladesh and Japan are long-tested friends, noting that one of the current government's top priorities is creating employment opportunities for young people. He called for boosting Japanese investment in the agriculture, electronics and automobile sectors. Tariq Rahman also expressed interest in exporting Bangladeshi manpower to Japan, particularly skilled workers in healthcare and agriculture sectors. The Japanese delegation responded positively to these proposals. During the meeting, the Japanese side stressed the importance of ensuring smooth and timely completion of major projects being implemented with Japanese support, including Matarbari Deep Seaport, Metro Rail project and third terminal of Hazrat Shah Jalal International Airport. The Prime Minister assured continued cooperation in this regard. The Japanese delegation also said Japan is providing $17.5 million in assistance to help address the Rohingya crisis. Tariq Rahman emphasized the need for safe repatriation of Rohingyas to the homeland Myanmar. Finance and Planning Minister Amir Khusro Mahmood Chaudhry, Prime Minister's Agriculture and Political Advisor Nazrul Islam Khan, Foreign Minister Dr. Khalilur Rahman, Prime Minister's Foreign Affairs Advisor Humayun Kabir and Japanese Ambassador to Bangladesh Saida Shenichi were also present at the meeting. The government is set to launch an initiative to distribute jute bags, school uniforms and shoes to students. Initially, the program will begin as a pilot project in 2 schools per Upazila, targeting first grade students. Education Minister Dr. A.N.M. Ehsanul Haq Milon shared this information with journalists after meeting at the Secretariat today. State Minister for Local Government Mir Shah Alam was also present. The Education Minister said that although the program will start in primary schools in July, it will gradually be expanded to madrasa and other educational levels. State Minister for Local Government stated that students currently receive free textbooks from pre-primary to 9th grade. He added that the government is now planning to provide free uniforms, shoes and bags to ease the financial burden on families. As part of this initiative, the pilot program will begin in July for the first grade students in 2 institutions in each Upazila. It was also mentioned at the press conference that the government is seeking support from business representatives to expand the scope of this initiative. A delegation from UNESCO met with the Home Minister Salahuddin Ahmed at his office at the Jatiya সংসদ today. The 3-member UNESCO delegation was led by country representative Susan Weiss. During the meeting, discussions focused on police training and reform, strengthening relations between law enforcement and the media, safeguarding freedom of expression and training opportunities for journalists. Reiterating the government's stance, the Home Minister said Bangladesh supports freedom of the press and expression while emphasizing the importance of accountability. He underscored the need to enhance mutual understanding and cooperation between police and journalists. Senior officials from the Home Ministry were present at the meeting. Belarus's non-resident ambassador Mikhail Kasko paid a courtesy call on Home Minister Salahuddin Ahmed at his office at the Jatiya সংসদ today. During the meeting, the 2 sides discussed a range of issues of mutual interest, including law and order, security cooperation, defense, agricultural mechanization, fertilizer imports, trade expansion, and criminal justice matters. The ambassador noted that Bangladesh and Belarus share strong political and economic ties, emphasizing the need to further strengthen bilateral relations. He highlighted Belarus's capabilities as a major producer of military equipment and suggested potential cooperation in the defense sector, including supply of drones and advanced military hardware. The Home Minister said such proposals would be considered following due assessment. Referring to economic cooperation, the Minister pointed out that Belarus is one of the world's leading producers and exporters of potash fertilizer. He added that Bangladesh, which currently imports fertilizers from countries like Saudi Arabia and Russia, could consider Belarus as a new sourcing destination. Senior officials from the Home Ministry were present at the meeting. The price of both bottled and loose soybean oil has increased by 4 taka per litre. Commerce Minister Khondokar Abdul Muqtadir made this announcement after a review meeting on edible oil at the Secretariat. According to the new rates, the price of bottled soybean oil has been fixed at 199 taka per litre, up from 195 taka. The price of loose soybean oil has been raised from 176 taka to 180 taka per litre. However, price of palm oil remains unchanged. The revised price will come into effect from today. The Election Commission will publish the gazette of 49 candidates of the reserved women's seat of the 13th National Parliament tomorrow. Returning officer of the reserved women's seat election, Moinuddin Khan, made the disclosure at Nirbachan Commission Bhavan in the capital today. He informed that as no candidates withdrew nomination paper on the last day of withdrawal of nomination paper Wednesday, gazette of 36 of BNP Alliance, 12 for Bangladesh Jamaat-e-Islami, an 11-party alliance, and one of independent candidate will be published. He further informed that as per the directive of High Court, EC accepted the nomination paper of NCP leader Nusrat Tabassum. Ambassador of United Arab Emirates UAE Abdullah Ali Qasib Al Humudi called on Prime Minister's Foreign Affairs Advisor Humayun Kabir. The call-on was held at the Prime Minister's office this afternoon. Various issues relating to various interests, especially developing mutual relations, expansion of commerce and investment, and manpower export were discussed in the meeting. Both sides expressed hope to further strengthen friendly relations between Bangladesh and UAE. Besides, Pakistani High Commissioner to Bangladesh Imran Haider called on Prime Minister's Foreign Advisor Humayun Kabir at the Prime Minister's office at 11 this morning. Various issues relating to mutual interests were discussed during the call-on, especially strengthening mutual relationship and enhancing cooperation in various fields, including commerce and investment. Both sides expressed hope to make the relationship between the two countries multifaceted. Chinese ambassador to Bangladesh Yao Wen called on Prime Minister's advisor and spokesman of Prime Minister's office Mahdi Amin. The meeting was held at the Tejgaon office of Prime Minister Tariq Rahman in the capital today. Existing bilateral relations between Bangladesh and China, future cooperation, and multi-dimensional potential development were discussed in detail during the call-on. Ambassador Yao Wen said the traditional relation between China and BNP is continued for a long time. He recalled that there was strong relationship between the two countries during the tenure of Shaheed President Ziaur Rahman and Deshnetri Begum Khaleda Zia. He welcomed various initiatives of the government, especially different people's welfare-oriented schemes, providing family card and farmer's card. At the same time, possible cooperation in improvement of education, employment generation, and in ready-made garments, textile and electronic device sectors came up for discussion during the call-on. He mentioned the positive attitude of China in strengthening relations between the two countries. The country expressed interest to work together in implementing sustainable development goals. The International Crimes Tribunal set May the 13th for the next hearing of witness testimony in the case over killing of 28 people in Rampura during July mass uprising involving 4 accused, including BGB officer Redwanul. The order was issued today by Tribunal 1, led by Justice Ghulam Murtuza Mojumdar. Meanwhile, Tribunal 2 has set May the 4th for the next round of arguments in the case against Jashud President Hassanul Haq Inu over crimes against humanity in connection with the killing of 6 people in Kushtia during July uprising. The order was issued today by Tribunal 2, led by Justice Nazrul Islam Chaudhry, after conclusion of arguments. Today marked the 7th day of arguments presented by the defense lawyers. Now international news.